News is brought to you by the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, Cyril B. Ramney Tertola Pier Park, NV Salon, Spa, Nail and Barbershops, the Wellness Center, Medical and Behavioral Health Clinics, Tissely Cross, Deliciously Smooth Cider, HOV Medical, and Digicel. Sign up for Digicel Plus Home Light Bundles, faster internet, movies, and sports.
Every single day, more and more animals are coming into our shelter.
To humans, they are best friends and more. Animals, especially dogs. And because of their impact on humans, the BVI Humane Society exists to impact their lives, as also often situations arise and they are left wanting a home. For quite some time, the BVI Humane Society at its current location has and continues to be a far cry from being ideal. Now works are moving apace to have the shelter at a much better location. I stopped by Josiah's Bay where the construction is well on the way and had conversation with the main man, Vijay Bisundat.
Good morning, Kathy, and I'm happy to have you here on our site, the future of the Humane Society. I'm Vijay Bisunat, the manager of the animal shelter. And you know, it's great to let the world see that we finally break ground and getting somewhere. It's been a project in the pipeline for a very long time, and we finally somewhere right now.
Okay, so explain to us what you think has been constructed and at the end of it, what it's going to be like.
Well, you know, it's a bigger building than where we present at in Johnson Gate. Where we in Johnson Gate, it's a quarter of an acre, and here it's an acre. We consist of 27 indoor kennels with 4 separate runs and yard on the outside. We will have a veterinary clinic and a apparel. You know, the veterinary clinic, we're hoping that it would be a low cost, and for people in the community could come and get the animals checked. Well, we're looking right now. We're on phase 2 on the project. We still have phase 3 and 4 to finish. You know, it all depends on funds. So we asking the general public and the community, you know, however you could assist and donate, you know, it'd be very helpful for us. And we're looking by mid-January we should finish phase 2 of the project, which is completing the main structure, the front office here.
Okay. One of the concerns that, you know, I would have had coming to this site is knowing that we have the pond right behind there where the pink flamingos are frequent, is one of their main grounds. Is this in any way affecting their habitat?
Well, you know, I'm glad you bring that subject up. No, we are going as green as possible, and all our wastage and disposable will go into a biotreatment plant. Nothing going to be running into the pond to affect the pond. Environmental health, they're here every single day to make sure we go by the protocol and by the rules and the books.
Okay. And you talked about needing funding to complete this. You want to talk about how you got here in terms of what funding you were able to get, how you got the land, and what more do you need to make this project complete?
Well, the land was purchased by Tessa Gunter, who was the founder of the Humane Society about 13 years ago. You know, we never had sufficient fund to start building. We did reach at some stage just before Irma. We purchased a steel building, but it never happened because of Irma. Our present location was quite destroyed after Irma, so the reserve we had to put it back into our present shelter to keep it functional and keep our doors open. You know, generous donation from the Rotary Club, different hands out, different organization help us, you know, cooperate. And you know, right now we're in phase 2, but we still need at least $400,000 to finish the project, which to extend the yards and the fencing and stuff like that. You know, we still have to do plumbing, you know, solar panels. We want to go as green as possible.
Okay. Tell us about what the current capacity that you have right now at the Humane Society there in Johnson Gate. How many animals you cater for, and is there a growing need for more? Are you beyond the capacity that you can?
Yes, we totally are beyond our capacity. Presently, we have about 25 kennels and we have 75 dogs. And every single day, more and more animals are coming into our shelter. So by having a bigger shelter, we hope we could be able to assist more animals in the community.
Awesome. Fundraisers or anything in the making right now?
And we don't really have any fundraising coming up very soon, but we do have our mole wine and pie, which we do just before Christmas at Naniki. And our major fundraising is the gaming night, which is going to be sometime in the future of next year. And to continue to say, you could go to our website, bvihumanesociety.org, and you could scroll down. There is a GoFundMe page there, and everything is very transparent. You could look at our drawing, our plan, and help us. You could even sponsor a kennel with your name and pay like a yearly fee to keep it maintained. It goes to the cooperative, it goes to all the business in the BVI. We have your name on the logo. Thank you.
With this JTV News Update, Kathy Richards.
We know that where you choose to bank matters, and it is your vote on what your funds do in strengthening our community. As your official Bank of Paradise, we invest and support the lifeblood of our economy by helping in the realization of personal goals for homeownership, education, and entrepreneurial visions, which support small businesses. We make it our place to connect with persons and worthy causes, and we have been doing so for more than 30 years. Where your money goes and what your dollars empower are your choice. And we thank you for choosing us, a bank that gives where it matters the most, for you, for our community, and a happier tomorrow. The National Bank of the Virgin Islands.
Everyone looks to the future, but no one truly knows what the future holds.
The number of people under the age of 20 with type 2 diabetes could increase by 49% by 2050. Let it be known that we all have a 30% chance of developing hypertension.
Globally, more than 300 million people of all ages suffer from depression.
More than 60,000 young adults aged 20 to 39 are diagnosed with cancer each year. Obesity leads to problems such as stroke, heart disease, and kidney failure.
No matter your race, age, or color, we are all at risk.
These diseases can be managed or prevented if caught early.
But with the right medicine and the right doctors to keep us on a path to live a robust and healthy life,
we will live well.